Well, our team coverage now moves to WAAY 31's Chris Tatum and Grace Campbell.
Both of you had to drive in that snow and those freezing temperatures this morning for our coverage. So describe for us what it was like out there for you guys this morning.
Yeah, first of all, let me just show you. In the distance here behind us, 1,600 feet below us, downtown Huntsville, from this viewpoint, it doesn't look like it's that dangerous to be out here. Let me tell you something. It is downright slick on these roads. You came up Montesano, you tell me, around 7 o'clock this morning?
Yeah, so when I was driving up this morning, it wasn't too terribly bad because it had time to warm up. But around 3 o'clock when I was driving on Governor's Drive, it was slick and it was very slippery. And I saw a lot of people actually skidding or having their flashers on because of that. And I know that when you were coming up, you had a tough time a little.
Well, yeah, I came up between 11 and midnight because I wanted to get in here before the roads got bad, thinking I might be ahead of it. Turns out I wasn't. I did okay until I got to Montesano Boulevard up on top of the mountain. And then, well, let's just say I might not have made it, Grace, had it not been for a couple of snow angels.
Snow makes roads slick anywhere, but 1,600 feet above Huntsville, atop Montesano Mountain, they get super slick.
We figured that people would need our help.
And just when one driver stalled and wasn't sure what to do, that help arrived unexpectedly in the form of, well, 2 snow angels. Yep, that's my car that couldn't find the traction to get up the mountain. And this is John Hutchins and Jonathan Applegate, 2 UAH students out after midnight on the prowl for people like me stranded.
We have the vehicles that are capable of doing it. We have experience in doing it.
They assessed the situation, decided the solution, and put the plan in motion. While I stood shivering outside my stalled car, Hutchins and Applegate crawled under it, hooked up a tow line.
Here's a radio, so if anything starts going wrong,
and pull my car and me several miles along Montesano Boulevard to ensure I got to WAAY 31 on time, at a time when tow trucks were too tied up to come quickly.
There are 7 people out on Memorial Parkway that are stuck right now, waiting for tow trucks.
And with me safely at work, they were off to help some other stranded soul. Not for money, just for the joy of making sure a snowstorm didn't put a damper on anybody's new year.
I think it's the best way to start a year.
Great way to start 2022.
So, John and Jonathan, if you just happen to be watching from this stalled person, I am so glad. Stalled soul, I'm so glad you came along. And I think a lot of people that they probably got to help this morning are very grateful that they were out and about because those tow trucks really were tied up.
And also, especially since if it does end up getting a little too cold again tonight, people could face the same exact problems that Chris unfortunately did this morning. So if you do end up in that kind of situation, make sure you do take your time and just pray that those snow angels come around for you guys.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you. And back to you, Megan and Marie.